What is going on, Internet? My name is Fleming and welcome to my Thursday show. For those of you just tuning in for the first time, this is the show where I talk about all the things that I thought were interesting from the last couple of days. That being said, let's jump right in to the first story of the day. Last Tuesday, a wild deer in Johnstown, Pennsylvania decided to board a city bus. As it turns out, deer are not very good at using the door. As always, link to the full video in the description down below. At the end of the video, the deer does actually walk out of the bus door and appears to be completely fine. City officials have said that as of yet, the deer has not made itself available for comments, but the bus is doing okay. Big thanks to YouTuber Tribune Democrat for uploading this video. Now on to the next story of the day. The 38-year-old professional soccer player David Beckham shocked the world today by announcing that he is retiring after a 20-year career in professional soccer. Beckham played for the English national team over 100 times and has won championships in multiple leagues around the world. He's also married to one of the Spice Girls. Beckham will finish his current season on the French team Paris Saint-Germain. An interesting note about his time on that team is that he has actually donated all of his salary that they've been paying him to charity. I've been involved in so many conversations where we talked about how easy it would be for someone who has as much money as David Beckham to simply give away a few $1,000,000, and this is a great example of somebody actually doing it. My next story comes from YouTube user G. Carver, who has made a video of him giving Abercrombie Fitch clothing to homeless people. While this may not make a whole lot of sense, there actually is a point to this. Mike Jeffries, the current CEO of Abercrombie Fitch, made a bunch of questionable comments back in 2006, and the internet has recently dredged them all up. Jeffries essentially said that he only wants cool, skinny, beautiful people wearing his clothes, and for that reason they don't stock anything larger than a large so no fat people can physically buy their clothes, and they also burn any damaged merchandise so it doesn't get donated and doesn't potentially end up on the street where homeless people could wear it. That led Greg Carver to saying, let's Fitch the Homeless. Let's rebrand Abercrombie Fitch as the #1 homeless clothing brand in the world. Through the hashtag Fitch the Homeless and his YouTube channel, Carver is encouraging people to go through their closets, find any old Abercrombie Fitch clothing, go to thrift stores, buy any cheap clothing they can find, and literally just walk up to a homeless person and give it to them. While Mike Jeffries is a huge douchebag for publicly making these comments that he doesn't want fat people wearing Abercrombie Fitch clothes, I have to side with him to a certain degree. The world does have a pretty serious obesity problem, and I actually can understand a brand not wanting to affiliate itself with that situation. Also, no one is forcing you to buy these clothes. If they don't fit you, go buy clothes somewhere else. If this offends you, just don't buy Abercrombie Fitch clothing. Just to prove that not all news about Abercrombie Fitch is bad news, on Wednesday they became the second American company to sign the Bangladesh Safety Plan. By signing the safety plan, Abercrombie Fitch commits to rigorous safety checks by an independent contractor, as well as to financially underwrite any improvements that need to be made to the fire safety of their buildings or just any general repairs. I think it's awesome that Abercrombie Fitch is committing to do this for their workers because it shows that they at least care to a certain degree about the conditions that their clothes are being manufactured under. Anyway, that brings me to my question of the day. What do you guys think about this situation? Is Abercrombie Fitch an evil company? Should they be allowed to tell fat people they can't wear their clothes or only stock clothes in certain sizes? Leave your answers and comments in the comment section down below and let me know how you feel. Last Wednesday, the United States Powerball was not claimed and rolled over to a grand total of $475 million, making it the third largest lottery total of all time. If you decide to play the Powerball, your chances of winning are 1 in 176 million, which are not particularly good odds. Either way, if you decide you want to play, you have until Saturday to purchase a ticket. If you were to win the $500 million grand total, you'd probably need a place to blow all that cash, which is why you would go to jamesedition.com, a Craigslist for filthy rich people. You might want to spend $45 million of your winning on this enormous medieval castle that is available for sale in Spain. Or maybe you want to spend $50 million on a historic steam-powered super yacht so you can reenact Titanic with your friends, minus the iceberg and everyone dying and freezing in the ocean part. That brings me to my next question of the day. What would you do if you won $500 million? Would you spend it on steam-powered mega yachts or would you donate it to charity? How would you spend your money? Let me know in the comment section down below. Last story of the day, folks. Have you ever wished that you could send somebody money through the internet only to find yourself stapling money to an email and ruining a perfectly good laptop screen? Boy, do I know that I have. But now you don't have to worry anymore because Gmail has made it possible to send money as an attachment. Google has linked Gmail and Google Wallet in order to make it possible for you to attach money to your email. You can send money for free from your bank account or directly from your Google Wallet. Additionally, you can send credit card payments through the service for a 2.9% charge, which is a little bit more than the 2.75% that Square charges. I'm not exactly sure how or why I would use this service, but the point is Google is taking over the world, and I honestly really don't even mind that much. Alright guys, that is all I had to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it looks okay in my new studio space. Like I said in the last video, I will be traveling this weekend and will not be making a Saturday video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, tell your friends about it. I hope you learned something, and I will see you guys next week.